This is the 13 Moon Goddess podcast, episode 5, with our goddess Quan Yin, and the theme is compassion. And I'm Evie, OMsGurl.
And I'm Aiah Zemira, and we are going to move in an living activation. So just allow yourself to settle in your seat. If you feel called at all, you can sit in lotus pose. If you're familiar with yoga, feel free to allow yourself to be in that lotus pose because Kuan Yin is very much connected to the lotus. And that's where you just cross one leg over the other and you're kind of sitting in that Indian style. And just begin to tune into your breath, slowing down your inhales and slowing down your exhales. If you feel called, you can have your eyes closed, or you can stare at a single point if you want your eyes opened. And then you can either have your hands on your knees or you can put them on the front of your legs. We're actually going to do some heart openers and a heart coherence. So we're just going to inhale. We're going to be stretching our heart and our chest forward, inhaling. And then you're going to open your mouth and exhale and let your chest and your heart just come back to normal and neutral. You're going to inhale and you're going to open that chest and expand that chest and expand that heart. And then you're going to exhale and bring yourself back to neutral. Go ahead and inhale and expand your heart. Feel into the heart space, feel into compassion, feel into that chest, and expand it out, move it forward, and open it up. You can put your arms out, you can keep your arms on your legs, just really listen to your body. And then exhale and bring your body back to neutral. Continue to inhale, open that chest, expand that chest, open up to compassion, open up to love. And then exhale, and you're opening your mouth, and you can sigh, you can sound it, you can use Om or any sound that you desire. And you're coming back to neutral. Let's do that again. Inhale, open the chest, expand that chest, open it up. Open it wide, come forward, and then exhale out of your mouth. Let's do that 3 more times. Inhale, open that chest, expand that chest, open your heart, connect to your heart, bring in that heart coherence. And then bring yourself back to neutral and exhale out. Ah. 2 more times. Open that chest, connect to your heart, bringing in that heart coherence. You're connecting to your heart, connecting to compassion, connect to love. And then exhale, come back to neutral. And our final one, give it your best one yet. Inhale in through your chest, open that chest, expand that chest, connect to your heart, connect to your heart coherence, connect to your love, connect to your compassion, connect to your heart center. Open your mouth, exhale it out, and come back to neutral. And just notice how you feel, any shift, any change that have taken place. And then when you're ready, open your eyes.
Act 1, The Wounded Princess. Long ago, in a Chinese state, there was a king who had 3 daughters. He hoped to marry each one off. In this kingdom ruled by stone walls, this king, whose authority was sharp, there was cruelty as he expressed himself in his rule. He fathered from a controlling, demanding obedience. She was inherently gentle, despite being raised by her cruel, controlling, authoritative father. She was intuitively called inward to her kind heart and soul that led her on a spiritual path. The king demands she be married, not for love, but for alliance to a wealthy, powerful, but arrogant prince to increase his own political influence. She decided instead to follow a different path and pursue a monastic spiritual life within Buddhism. Under her father's rule, this is where toxic femininity first takes root, when identity and worth are stripped for obedience. Devotion and virtue are stripped for submission. Resilience and endurance are stripped for defeat.
ActII, the compassionate witness. With compassion, Quan Yin trusted her sister to confide in her. In the sanctuary, her sister was able to witness both her suffering and her desire. Her sister supported her to leave the kingdom and escape the marriage her father demanded to the cruel prince in order to follow her spiritual path in the monastic life. At the beginning of her monastic life, she turned her devotion with her heart to heal the suffering of the world. Several years later, while sitting at the top of the mountain, she receives a message of her father's illness, which was a result of his past karma. She decides to give her eyes and arms in the form of a potion as an act of duty to heal him without him knowing it was her. She did this believing compassion means sacrifice. This is the shadow and toxic femininity embodied, where sacrifice occurs to the detriment of losing yourself. He took the potion and it saved him. He then goes out to seek who has helped him heal, and he discovers it's his daughter.
Act 3, Heart of Compassion. As she continues in the monastic life, she discovers the lotus, which teaches her the medicine that transmutes darkness into light. The symbol of true compassion is revealed. True compassion is the living embodiment of courage to fully love our whole self and understand others. She is awakened to the universal wisdom that true healing is an inner journey taken by us as individuals alone. So we want to leave you with two inquiries. The first one is, where have I mistaken self-sacrifice for compassion and love? And the second one, where can you deepen love and compassion for yourself now? So I'm going to do a living embodiment. So I invite you to put your hand on your heart and then your left hand over top of your right hand and to close your eyes. And we're gonna breathe 13 times, so 13 cycles of inhale and exhale. And each time you inhale, I invite you to just say to yourself, I love you. And as you exhale, release anything anywhere in the body that does not feel like loving yourself. So any tension, anything that you're holding that is not love for yourself. And let's go ahead and start. So inhale, I love you. Exhale. Round 2. Round 3. I love you. Round 4. Round 5. I love you.
I love you.
Round 6. Round 7. I love you. Round 8. Round 9. I love you. Round 10. Round 11. I love you. Round 12. Round 13. I love you. I am a goddess.
I am a goddess.